Hello, 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 everyone. Oh, I'm so happy to be. I am Dr. Tony.
Hello,
Welcome to my
hello.
channel. Oh, we got
Hello,
some
everyone.
going. There we go. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I am your success mentor as a parent, as a professional, for those that want to experience meaningful success in their lives. And I am so glad to have you here. So today I want to share a bit about an experience that I recently had this morning. As I was doing my morning meditation, it was fresh after having nursed my 15-week-old at 4:45 a.m. I had my weighted warm neck blanket around my shoulders. It was draped over my shoulders, nice and warm. And I had taken a deep breath, a few deep breaths. I settled into myself. And with closed eyelids, I saw in my mind's eye just this bright, flashing beacon of light. And it was beautiful. And it was shining in the darkness. And I got this feeling, this sense, this knowing, this inner voice, so to speak, that I was being redirected from some of the mental clutter and chaos that had been going through my mind previously in the days prior, like thoughts about my business and social media postings and X, Y, and Z. I was being redirected away from all of that into refocusing on who I truly am and what I truly stand for, on my journey in my life and what it has meant for me and how it has helped shaped me to deliver the messages that I now am able to deliver and to have the perceptions that I have fine-tuned in having because of the life that I have lived, and to simply share that with the world, to share it with the world from a place of faith and connection and confidence, because only then, only when I did that, would I be the beacon that I desire to be. Only then would I be able to really flood my light wide enough for it to cast out and shine bright among all those I deeply desire to shine light upon, for my light to touch. And at first, I thought that this was a message for me to just sit with for myself. It was a very potent experience I had. I could feel warm tingles all over my body as I was just in this meditative experience this morning. And it wasn't actually until several hours later on in the day today, when I realized that this was not just a message for me. It wasn't something for me to just sit with and hold and mull over myself. It was something I needed to share. I got a really strong urge to share this message, which means someone listening in, maybe you, really needed to hear it. And that's why I'm here, sharing this message, this experience that I had, and just putting it out there for you in whatever way it might resonate for you. Telling you that if you are trying to figure everything out, or trying to fix everything, or trying to pre-plan everything, or trying to control a bunch of things, be it as a parent or a partner or a professional or just a person living in this very interesting time period that we're living in, then the answer is not going to be found where you think it is. The answer is not likely what you think it is. It's not about controlling. It's not about figuring it all out. It's not even about influencing everyone or everything. It's not about fixing it all. It's not about changing certain things or people or places. That's not what all this is about, because you can't really do any of that stuff without exhausting yourself or burning yourself out or feeling really frustrated or resentful or stressed out, unless you first become the beacon. Be the beacon. And so I have a sort of poem to share with you that I'm labeling Be the Beacon. It's just a personal thought poem that I shared with myself first after having this meditation and really allowing myself to sit with what came up for me. And now I feel really strongly that I need and want to share it with you, whoever you may be listening into this, tuning into this, and just let this flow with wherever it takes you. It's called Be the Beacon. Be a beacon. Not a controller, not an enforcer, not a manipulator, not an influencer, not a worrier, not a fixer, not a manager, not a reactor, but a beacon. A beacon is a light, a prominent signal. It shines even in the darkest of times. It doesn't ask permission to be bright. It doesn't dim itself because other lights are shining. It doesn't dim itself because other lights are fading. It shines. It doesn't doubt itself simply because its light beams are different than another's. It shines. It radiates. Its brightness touches near and far. It beams. It has beams that expand well beyond its physical self. It's warm. It has warmth. And so I say, if you're a parent, focus not on how to control your kids or how to make them obedient. Instead, be a beacon they can't help but see no matter how hard they try to look away. And if you're a partner, focus not on how to convince or change or make your significant other understand your perspective. Instead, be a beacon, one that's so steady and confident that it knows how to light itself up internally, even in the most challenging of times. If you're a professional, focus not on how to make others view you as a success. Instead, be a beacon who knows and stays true to its purpose, fueling itself and radiating its truth, whether anyone is looking its way or not. Lastly, I'll say, ask not what you can do. Instead, ask, who do I be? How do I be? And when you do that enough, you get more and more clear. And as you get more and more clear on who you be, on how you be, you merge with the source beacon, the collective beacon, and you get to shine your light as your own piece, your own individual beacon in this world. Be a beacon. Whatever this brings up for you, wherever this takes you, I would encourage you to explore it. It is something that I continue to explore as a parent, as a partner, as a professional, as a woman, as a business owner. How can I be a beacon? The only way for me to do that with integrity and brightness is to know who I am and what I'm about and how I want to be in this world, and then to be that, to shine that, to share that as authentically and as vulnerably and as confidently as possible. And I'm going to challenge you to do the same if any of this resonates with you. Go out in this world after moving inside of yourself and learning and practicing how to be a beacon. Thanks for joining me today.